Welcome back to Spotlight Torrance, where we're exploring what it takes to get into acting. Gia Jordal of the Torrance Theater Company joins me now. You've been here with the Torrance Theater Company for 15 years. You've seen a lot of actors. Talk about the common quality of a successful actor.
You know, it really depends on what setting you're talking about. So I'll talk about maybe in our setting in community theater, which is a little bit different than going after it professionally, maybe. Somebody that's just interested in doing it avocationally for fun. The qualities are generally the same, but you're always looking for the strongest thing an actor can do really is listen. Which maybe isn't the first thing that comes to mind of people out there that haven't taken classes before or something of that nature. But listening on stage, being engaged, listening to what's happening in the story helps an actor be more natural, be in the setting, be in the moment, instead of somebody that's just there listening for their next line, what their cue is. So being an engaged listener is a really great quality. But also the intangibles. Obviously, you want people that are committed, reliable, people that are interested in being part of a team, people that have discipline, and then the natural talent, helps too, but people that are willing to work on it. Because sometimes, you start on a small role, you don't have a lot of experience, you gain some experience through that process of production, and then maybe next time it's a little bit bigger role.
And you mentioned, somebody who comes and doesn't have much experience. So what is your advice to somebody who wants to get into community theater but has never done theater at all but aspires to be an actor?
You know what? You got to be brave. Sometimes you just have to be brave and get out there and go for it and audition. Auditioning is nerve-wracking for anybody. The most seasoned veteran has a hard time auditioning. But actors that have never done it before and actors that are doing it on a daily basis, the key is staying in class. Even working actors stay in class, hone their craft, constantly retooling. I always like to say it's like an athlete. If this is your profession or if this is something you want to do seriously, even for fun seriously, like an athlete, you're constantly training. I always tell people, like, how many times has Tiger Woods reworked his swing? It's the same thing. And as you get older, maybe the kinds of roles you're going after are going to change. So staying in class is really important. And it's difficult. And it's hard in our community, too, because there's not maybe a ton of classes for all the age ranges, which is something that the City of Torrance, through the Cultural Services, we're getting ready to rectify. In the next year, we're going to be launching classes for both youth and adults in a wide range of theatrical-based classes, and from improv to auditioning to scene study, a lot of things to help our community take that first step.
And will those classes be done here at the Torrance Theater on your stage, or will you be involved with deciding on what those classes will look like?
We're going to do a hybrid. We're going to do some stuff at the Torrance Cultural Arts Center where most of our city classes are offered because we are a program of the city. But then because we work with the Friends of in this space, we will probably have some sort of performance element. So if people take a scene study class, at the end of that class, they can come on our stage and perform for the community, for friends and family, and get a taste of what that's about. Because that's an important part of the process, and it will make it a little less of a sting, if they can do it in that kind of an environment before they maybe go out and audition for a big show. So that's really our hope in the next year, to take the success of what we've done here in the theater company for 15 years and branch out and create theater programs, places where community members can learn and then join us on stage in our shows. So.
And at what point is someone ready to audition for one of your shows here?
When they're ready. I think it's an internal thing. When they feel confident to go out and audition and they come in and then the director sees them and says, you know what, there is a place for this person here. Sometimes we're our biggest critics and we like to judge ourselves a little bit too much. So it's just saying, you know what, I'm ready to go out there and take a chance. Go to the audition, give it your best shot. Maybe there's a way to carefully ask for some feedback after the fact. Email them, say, thank you for seeing me. Do you have any feedback? I enjoyed auditioning for you. And that might help. And we love to do that because we're community theater, so we always try to create the whole process for people. It's open to everybody to audition. We are not exclusionary in that way at all. And then we try to give back to the community by saying, this is what you should work on, or you did really great in this, build on that. So we do that when we can.
So community theater is really a great place to start, especially for local residents who have this desire and passion.
Yes.
Our reporter Jacqueline Sarkeesian was out at South High School checking out their drama class, and we're going to go take a look at what she found that they love about drama.
Theater students at South High say it was love at first sight when they first took the stage.
I will get 4 people from different times, and I will have them do my history homework for me.
The class recently finished a production of Law & Order Fairy Tale Unit, and for freshman actor Anna Macmillan, it was an unforgettable experience.
This is my first acting experience ever, first acting class, so it was very nerve-wracking for me.
Macmillan says she's had the acting bug ever since she was little, so getting involved in her high school theater class was a natural move.
I thought it would be really fun to maybe be in one someday, and so I saw there was a theater class and I took it.
Awesome. Scene. Okay, let's do it one more time.
Macmillan is one of many students that took advantage of the theater class at school, and for some, it's become a passion.
I actually want to grow up to become an actor, so it's more of a passion.
Many of the students here at South High said they get involved in the theater class because it's more than just memorizing lines and putting on costumes.
I've been going through a very rough